Welcome back to the channel. Today's mission, taming 2 fridges. Yep, you heard that right. We're tackling a serious fridge clean out, restocking from top to bottom and prepping one fridge as an emergency fridge for any situation. It's gonna be a wild ride, so grab a snack and let's dive in. All right, first things first, we've got 2 fridges here and they're in desperate need of some TLC. One's our everyday fridge, the one we rely on for meals, snacks, and all the good stuff. The other one, well, it's our emergency fridge, the backup fridge that will prepare to handle all sorts of situations, from power outages to last-minute party prep. We're going to clean them out, restock, and set some systems in place for both. Now, I was actually prepping for some guests to come over this weekend, so I needed a little extra help with this cleanup. My daughter came to the rescue, but let me tell you, she kind of took things into her own hands when it came to the cleaning supplies. Let's start with the everyday fridge. This is what happens when you get a little too busy. We've got leftovers from 3 days ago, that mystery sauce that definitely passed its prime, and is that a forgotten cucumber in the bag? Oof. Time for a full clean out. I usually clean with a mix of vinegar, warm water, and a little dish soap. Super simple and natural, but as you'll see, my daughter had her own ideas when it came to cleaning supplies. Well, she decided to take a different approach. Instead of usual vinegar and water, she used Windex, some cleaning spray, and microfiber towels. I do use the microfiber cloths. Sometimes I use a cleaning spray that I've mixed with vinegar. But her concoction that she came up with, honestly, it worked. She made sure to give everything a thorough wipe down, so the fridge was sparkling in no time. All right, we got it all cleaned out, and now it's time to organize. This is the great moment to sort through everything. What's expired, what's still good, and what's just not worth keeping anymore. Now that everything is cleaned out, we'll organize by category: dairy, produce, meats, condiments. The goal here is to maximize space and make sure we can see everything. No more digging for the jar of mustard. What people usually say online is to put your condiments in the drawer, because if you need the condiment, then you'll go in the drawer and get them, instead of putting your vegetables or fruit in the drawers in the refrigerator where you forget them, and then when you realize that you want to use your fruits and vegetables, they've usually gone bad. This is a good rule of thumb to do that. I don't usually do it because it's just easier for me to get my condiments right when I open the door, and I don't have to go down and open up the drawer and dig for the condiments that I need, because we have so many condiments that they will be stacked on top of each other. So if it works for you, do it. It's a good concept so that your fruits and vegetables don't go bad, but if you do cook a lot, I don't think that your fruits and vegetables will go bad because you'll be using them in your recipes. Restocking time. Always make a list before you head out to the store to avoid overbuying or forgetting key items. A well-stocked fridge makes meal planning so much easier. Today I'm focusing on fresh veggies, lean proteins, and a few ready-to-eat snacks. I love having some easy grab-and-go meals like pre-cooked chicken, salad kits, and fruit. What I usually do is throughout the month I'll start making a list on my Kroger's for delivery, and as we run out of things, I'll add things to the delivery order, or things that I think my prep fridge needs, I'll add it to the delivery order. If I think I have too many of the item, like flour, I usually try to keep 4 packs of flour at a time in the refrigerator, and if I think that we haven't gone through a lot of them throughout the month, then maybe I'll just order 2 bags of flour so I can keep my stock up to 4 to 5 bags of flour. So throughout the month, I just keep doing that and checking my list of what I'm going to get delivered. Make sure to place older items in the front so that you use them first. That's the golden rule of the fridge organization. First in, first out. Alright, moving to fridge number 2, our emergency fridge. This is where we'll prep for anything that could come our way. Think power outages, last minute visitors, or unexpected gatherings. Let's take a look at what we have here. Right now, we've got some frozen meals, extra frozen veggies, and a whole bunch of backup beverages. But we need to make sure it's packed with essentials. We're going to restock it for all kinds of scenarios. This fridge usually has flour, bags of rice, water, baking supplies. In the freezer, we keep bags of frozen vegetables. I like the slice, it's Simply Truth organic frozen strawberries. I do a lot of baking with those. The kids eat them for snacks. It's kind of expensive, but we go through it a lot, and I make sure that we have at least 4 to 5 bags of the frozen fruits in the freezer. I put some of my rice in the freezer also. I just started buying these 5-pound bags of rice, which is saving me a lot more money. Instead of buying the organic jasmine rice, I started getting the bigger bags. It's not organic, but the ingredients, it just says rice. So what you want to do is start by adding frozen items that can last long term, like meats, vegetables, and even frozen fruit for smoothies. You'll also want to stock up on non-perishable items like canned goods, ready-to-eat meals, and bottled water. I have a couple cabinets full of canned goods. We do eat a lot of beans, so I keep trying to store black beans, pinto beans, lentils, but we actually eat those, so we kind of go through the cans faster. Then I can keep them in stock. We do have a couple left, like we will probably at the end of the month have 4 cans of each left, which is probably okay for if something should happen. That's about maybe 4 days worth of food with the 4 cans each. And we have 3 people in the household. I also buy a lot of chickpeas. We have a lot of those in stock, and we eat those a lot for snacks. So step for the emergency fridge is temperature monitoring. At this moment, I do not have a temperature monitor, but it's a good tip and something to look out for. I'll investigate that more and give you some more information. You want to make sure your fridge stays cold, especially in case of a power outage. I highly recommend getting a fridge thermometer, and if you can, a backup power source like a generator or a battery-powered cooler. I've been researching backup generators for a long time, different prices, different wattages. I haven't found one that I think will do what my family needs. I also looked into getting it installed from, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot, where they'll come and they'll install a backup generator to power the whole house. I really would love to get solar power energy for if there was a power outage. I think that would be the best source of energy for us, but I'm still researching all of that. When I get more information, then I'll tell you what I found about the solar power energy or generators. There you have it. 2 fridges, fully clean, restocked, and ready for anything. Whether you're planning meals for the week or prepping for the unexpected, having a system in place makes all the difference. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more organization and home hacks. And hey, tell me in the comments, what's in your emergency fridge? I love to hear your go-to backup essentials. Oh, and before I forget, if you're curious about the items I stock up, I left a list in the description below. I make sure to restock the fridge monthly so we're always ready for any situation. Thanks for watching.